have not live streamed in forever. Heidi. Alright.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Hello, everybody. This is Lyrical. And I am here with Ravenous Spectre and the Pixel Gamer Girls. So, just joining in to play a little bit of Dragon Age Inquisition. So, here we go.
Yeah!
Yes. Let's do this.
Indeed.
Not sure if Heather is still with us or not.
Do we still have the Heather of the Pixel Gamer Girls?
Because I am not hearing her.
I don't hear her either.
She was raptured.
I knew it, Ravenous. You took her.
Yeah. He used to say that a lot in high school. Every time I'd ask her or someone else, she's like, "Oh, they were raptured." I'm like, okay.
Interesting.
Aha, there she is.
She's alive. She lives.
Well, I realized that I had hit something on my microphone and I was looking for it, and it was that stupid little clip that shuts it on and off, and it's like, ugh.
Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, Derek was actually saying last night how he had that problem. He was getting pissed off at his microphone because it seemed like it was coming through properly, and it was something that he did to his headset, and then he realized that he just felt so stupid afterwards.
Oh no.
The art in this game is just awesome.
Yeah. It is. Absolutely is. Four.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead.
Probably need to turn it up, don't I?
It's weird.
What's wrong?
You think I'm responsible?
Explain this.
Oh, this is a big, huge pirate zombie.
Can't.
What do you mean you
Oh.
can't?
I don't know what that
Giant
is.
zombies.
Or how it got there.
You're lying.
I hope that stuff is true about there
We
being
need
a new
to
Dragon
defend her.
Age in the making, because I would, like, flip my shit.
Goodness gracious.
It's supposed to be true.
Hello, Frida.
There should be.
I figured they should probably end up... that should be one of those franchises they focus a little bit more on, considering the fact that the Mass Effect series has pretty much gone downhill now with what they did with Andromeda. But it kind of scares
Whatever
me
you
a bit
think I
because
did,
if
I'm
that happened with Andromeda,
what happened?
I hope they don't turn right around and do
they
something with Dragon Age, where
I
Dragon
remember
Age
running.
ends up being on its last legs or
Things were
something.
chasing me, and then a woman.
Or they try to give it to a different
She
team, and then that team goes and
reached out
screws
to
it
me.
up, or whatever.
then-
Andromeda was good. It was really good from what I played of it. I really did like it,
I
but
will take her to
the thing is that, I mean, after they pretty much said they're putting it on the shelf now, I'm like, well, they're working on Dragon Age, whatever it's going to be called, then yeah.
It's
Doing pretty good,
Really
Frida.
hope-
How are you?
easier to show you.
I don't know. God, what is it? Dragon Age has been owned by EA, so I don't think EA really gives out their games too much.
Yeah, that's another problem there with it being owned by EA. Just the fact that it's owned by EA.
We call it the breach.
I agree.
No, they just release
It's a massive rift into the
half-assed
world of
games so that
demons
they
that
can make a
grows
profit off
larger
the
with each
half-assed
passing
game.
hour.
And then they don't
It's
fix
not
all the
the
glitches
only
in the
such
half-assed
rift,
games, and they keep
just the
making
largest.
32 expansions for
All
the
were
half-assed
caused
games.
by the explosion at
True.
the Conclave.
Oh, I'm sorry, is that just The
Explosion can do
Sims,
that?
or is it just
This
me?
one did. Unless
It's probably
we act,
everything that EA puts out
the
nowadays,
rift may
honestly.
grow until it swallows the world.
Although I haven't seen them really do
Each
anything
time the breach
too
expands,
horrible with the
Your mark spreads,
Dragon Age
and
series.
it is killing you. It may be
No,
key
the
to
second
dominance,
one, honestly,
but there
was
isn't much
probably
time.
the weakest one of the series, even though I still liked it a lot. The fact that they had repeating environments and knowing that it just took place in like one city, you didn't really go out and explore the world or anything like that. Yeah, it was. I mean, it had an interesting concept of you being like this hero of the city that took place throughout so many years of you being there. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you guys could have really did a whole lot more work on the quest structure and environment structure and not having people go through the same cave 5,000 times for like 15 different quests or whatever.
I understand.
Then
I'll do what I can.
They totally changed that with Inquisition, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I consider that to be like my favorite one out of all of them. Origins is second for sure, but
they have decided your guilt.
to say
The people of Haven
the expansions were pretty cool
holy,
also,
divine Justinia, head of the
but
Chancellor.
overall
The
Inquisition is
conclave
like
was
my
hers.
top one. And some people
It was a
claim like, oh, there's just so much filler in there. I'm like, yeah,
Templar.
there's some filler stuff that's in there, but at the same time, there's a lot of good stuff in there too. I don't understand why it is it.
Now they are
There's
dead.
people that always have to focus on so much negative stuff within a game that they completely gloss over anything positive. And Heather just fell out of the party.
Yeah, she did.
Until the breach is
Oh
sealed.
no.
I'm not sure if it's gonna let her back
no.
in. So,
There will
well,
be
we
a
can
trial.
try. Get her
I
back
can
in there.
promise
So,
no more. Come.
Well,
It is not far.
Where are you
she
taking
still
me?
got the invite, so right, she can still join, or do you have to invite her again
Your
after she
mark
calls
must be
out?
tested on
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not sure if her phone's working. Let me give her a text. I know it was dead. So, looks like the whole thing just went out.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me.
Oh
There is
no.
but one God, one life, one death. There is but one God.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Ooh. Dang blasted mud crabs.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Thank you, Frida.
Okay, she's back online now.
Let's see if it gets her in.
Okay, I'll be back in 1 second.
Alright, no problem.
1 second.
You gotta
She
take it
lied.
literal, don't you?
She lied to us. She said 1 second and she's still gone.
Oh god, my poor
Okay.
pouty face. Now, I am not used to playing a Qunari, so I'm usually playing an elf.
Did I survive?
Oh, I love the Qunari. That was the first race that I played as because it was the brand new one that they were introducing to the series. So that was definitely the first one before I went in my almost let's see. I played it for probably like 178 hours on my first playthrough.
Nice. Welcome back, love.
You guys actually there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Stupid internet totally disconnected.
Oh, that sucks.
Stay behind me.
Yeah, because you guys were starting to chop up, and I was starting to tell you, or your voices, you know what I meant. And I was starting to go, hey guys, I think I need to restart or something, and the whole net just went weird.
I hate that.
Merb.
Alright. Oh man, it's been too long since I've played this that... Dude, go. And she left
Yeah,
again.
she left again.
Sounds like she's having some issues today.
Indeed.
Hey, go, go, go. Bye. Thank you.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
Okay, my pie is
You're
done.
right.
Yay.
I cannot
Huzzah.
protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless.
Is Heather back in yet?
She came
She
back
was.
in, and I'm guessing the internet dropped her again, so
I should remember you agreed
We'll
to
see.
come willingly.
hopefully she'll be back in soon.
Okay.
There she is!
She's back.
Yay!
Now I'm just gonna have to nail my feet to the floor in
Take
this
these
chat.
potions.
Yes, we
Make a
are,
note
aren't
of
you?
your face.
We missed
Curse the
you.
internet gods.
At
And
the
my
forward
pie
camp
is
or fight.
finished.
We
Yay,
are on
pie.
our own for now.
Hey, loot! Give me it. Give it to me.
Huh?
Let's see, is there any other loot back here? I doubt it.
I think the last time I saw Ravenous do this live stream on this game, he killed a dragon live.
Hey, that was awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I actually need to get back to playing it again. Actually, I got that trophy because I thought that I had to go through and kill every one of the high dragons in the game, but you don't. You have to kill, I think, like 6, I think it said either 6 or 9 high dragons. It doesn't even matter which ones they are in the game to be able to get the trophy. I think it was a silver trophy.
If we
But it
blind
ended up
them, we may
dinging
gain the advantage.
after I ended up killing one of them. I forgot exactly which one it was.
Hey. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, damn, that was a waste.
So somebody got their book in the mail today.
Yes, my book came in the mail. Heather got it.
That's awesome.
So happy. Oh my god, I never thought that it would look so beautiful.
So you need to tell us while you're on your stream about your book and what it's about.
Oh boy, man, where to begin? Actually, it kind of
Tell us
started
the
off.
plot.
Well, Heather actually did a better job explaining that earlier.
Oh, because my grandmom wanted to know what it was, and we didn't have the heart to tell her it was a fantasy book about demons, so I said it was about a young woman who was facing trials in her life and was using her knowledge of people and just things in general to, you know, overcome her adversaries.
And hey, it's not a lie. It's not a lie.
It's a polite way to exclude that we wrote about demons.
Mm.
Oh well.
Well, I mean, it works.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a
It's
distance.
actually book 1 in a whole line of a series. So.
My book's coming
That's-
together too. I have someone editing it, and I have someone that wants to illustrate it.
I've got people who are lined up ready for book 2 on this one. And yet I've got, like, what, 13 other books that I've already started. And
Kind
Trying
of
to
sounds like the
figure-
problem that I had back in high school. I had I had this idea for the story that I was writing, and what it was basically it was the birth of this world and the death of this world, and it went across 5 stories, and all 5 stories went from like a real ancient medieval world all the way to like a super hyper futuristic sci-fi world, and they all told different stories, but they all had connections throughout history that basically led to how this world was birthed and how it eventually ended.
And that's pretty cool.
And yeah, and the thing is though is I was jumping around so much to a bunch of different stories back and forth, and I kind of lost track of exactly where I was going and with the characters, and I would write down a bunch of notes and all that and go back and reread things and whatnot. And then there was one time where I have no idea how it happened, but one of the stories that I was writing, I think some liquid or something had fallen on it and it got it really wet, and I was like, oh crap. So I took it and I laid it on top of a fan, and I just laid it there and just let it dry it out as best as it could. It was still readable, but like the paper was all crinkly, you know, from the water getting all to it. But other than that, it was pretty good. But eventually I ended up scrapping it because I had started to basically rewrite it again. Because there was like plot holes and things in there that I was just like, holy crap, dude. I was like, how in the world did I manage to get these many plot holes in this thing?
Oh, I've come to find out, because, I mean, I've been writing for years. And, I've, you know, noticed that your characters end up pretty much taking over the story. I mean, you may have it set up to do one thing, but then your characters are telling you, excuse me, back up, but no way. Yeah, that leaves some talent for everybody else. Actually, I don't just, I kind of live stream every once in a while. It's not something that I do a whole lot. But these other guys, they're always live streaming. Absolutely love it. Go check them out. But yeah, Heather and I both write books, and then I also write music. So I do quite a bit, and actually, I think I've got some of my music on my channel, I believe. If not this one, I could probably link it. Do a lot.
Interesting. Although, you should make a goal to live stream like once a week or something like that and just say hi.
Hey, I do what I can. Health allowing. So. Awesome, Frida.
Tanya's on Facebook posting pictures of her pie. Pie poster.
Pie poster.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon.
That just did not
We must
sound
help
right.
them.
Nope.
You're right, it really didn't.
Posting your pie.
You guys go on Facebook and look at my pie.
So, does not sound right.
I know.
We love you. And how much you want to bet I'm not even hitting these guys?
I feel kind of sore.
Hey, let go! Yeah, go away. There, now I can fight you. Ha ha ha! Oh, that's that parrot that was doing all the stuff.
Yeah, I accidentally had the volume up really high, so I turned it down. Dude, I didn't notice this, but Daryl Dixon I got in the mail is a special Survivor edition.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He is
You mean
awesome.
this?
Whatever
More
magic opened the
unboxing
bridge in the sky
unveils
also placed that
today.
mark upon your hand. I
I don't
theorized
know
the
why,
mark
but
might be
people
able to
like
close the
watching me
rifts that have
unbox
opened
these
in the
things.
breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Apparently they get a big kick out of Glenn's unboxing where I said, look, his head isn't smushed in! And it's just like, oh my god.
God, you were wrong.
Hey, the last time we saw Glenn, he was looking ugly, okay?
Well, yeah, you know, with your eyes popping out and your brain bashed in. What did you expect?
And occasionally
I'm still traumatized.
I still miss Glenn. He was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
He was my absolute probably favorite. Him and Michonne.
Nope.
Michonne is like another one of my favorites.
Well,
Yeah, I like
Michonne's coming
Michonne.
in the mail next, so don't get too upset. Wasn't Michonne in Black Panther, or did y'all not see that yet?
Well, we
No,
haven't
we haven't seen it, but yeah, she's in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Somebody said her actress was in Black Panther, and they're talking about taking her off the
Technically,
show,
I'm
and
a
I'm just here
prisoner.
like, man, well, I'm gonna
Just
quit
like
watching. Jeez.
I brought
Why?
you here to tell your
I don't
story.
know. I
to
guess
the
she wants to
divine.
pursue other
Clearly,
acting
that is no
situations.
longer necessary.
Oh.
So that
Yeah,
means
it's
they'll
just a
have to kill
rumor.
off her character then.
Lucky for you.
Yeah.
You'll have to kill Michonne.
Wouldn't
I
it be
don't know
irony
what
if they
to
kept her as
do.
a pet without any teeth or any arms?
Oh God, Heather,
Oh my
really?
God. Heather.
Well,
What?
isn't this the last season?
No.
No. Game
long
of
as they
Thrones
can
has its
milk-
final season next year.
Yeah. As long as they can milk zombies, they're going to. Zombie
Can
milk.
you really milk zombies?
Yeah,
I
they
wonder
have
what it
titties.
tastes like. Yeah.
Dead milk,
But
rotten milk.
Your titties or your
Aw,
nipples
Heather.
might fall off there being a zombie
God.
because your flesh will be rotting and falling off of you, so.
Oh,
Aw,
I'm sure we'll
yeah.
become great friends in the valley, Chuck.
Actually, I've
you
seen
might not really
zombies
live in
for
milk.
sale. It was green milk.
Your
So.
health is a
Well,
No.
the
I would drink
zombies
it.
that I
Have
just
you
got
been
through
in the
eating
valley
just
lately,
ate all my
Seeker?
candy.
Your soldiers aren't in
That's funny.
I actually had a whole scientific explanation to somebody why zombies'
I'm
boobs
pleased to
would
see
rot
you
off
still live.
first, and it's highly impractical to see these zombies with perfect boobies.
Killing you while you slept.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is
I'm
an
the bald
apostate.
elf that looks
Well
kinda
versed
cute
in
but
such
has no
matters.
forehead.
Technically, all
Oh my
mages
God.
are now apostates, Cassandra.
Seriously,
travels
what he
have
looks
allowed
like
me to learn
Salon
much
or
of the
whatever the
faith.
hell his name.
Far
Solus.
beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach.
Yarb.
If it is not closed,
Yeah,
I'm
but he's
the only
extre-
one who-
extremely
regardless
intelligent,
of
really.
origin.
Sweet.
Seems to be the most level-headed out of the whole group. Let's see.
I was wrong about what the next Colossus is in Shadow.
And?
It's this horrible thing that lives in a lake, and I have
What
to
will
go
you do
piss it
once
off,
this is over?
and I
One
have to
hopes
use
those
its
in power
teeth to
remember who
direct it.
helped, and who
Yeah,
did
you
not.
heard that right.
Cassandra, you should know.
And
The
then I
magic
have to
involved
drive
here
it
is
over
unlike
to
any I've
a
seen. Your
pillar,
prisoner is no
jump
mage.
up onto the pillar, and when it
Indeed,
climbs
I
up
find
the
it
pillar
difficult
to
imagine
attack
any
me or
mage
get
having
at
such
me,
power.
I have to jump
Understood.
onto its neck and stab the
We
blue
must
spot
get to
there.
the forward
And it's
camp
just like,
quickly.
whoa. You guys are just
Well-
trying to hurt me at this point. This is impossible.
Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Eleven. So everybody was.
Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness
was gonna
gracious.
say.
Demons ahead.
What?
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
I seriously thought I just heard something in the background say, "You dirty stinking nose digger," and I'm like, what?
Really?
Wow.
There's gold in them dar hills.
And it's kind of green.
Ah.
Oh my god, I forgot. I could breathe
What'd you
underwater as an Argonian. I'm so happy. Now I could just stay underwater forever.
So get this. Have the game,
Okay,
right?
what am I doing?
We've got Dragon Age Inquisition. Obviously, I'm playing it. I turned around yesterday, or the other day, or something like that. Was coming over here to Heather's. And what did I find sitting on my bookshelf? The strategy guide.
Thank you, Freda, for subbing to us. We really appreciate it.
Was it a hardcover strategy guide?
No, it's God, I can't think of it now. It's
We
paperback.
had that strategy
Oh,
guide.
thank you.
Okay.
It's
I
paperback.
have this thing. I have this thing about wanting to collect all the hardback ones I can because they're awesome so far.
It's a Prima guide, I believe.
I'll sell you these Final Fantasy ones for $100.
I don't have $100.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the prices for these
Say,
things.
you mean you can give them to me because I'm your friend? No, I'm kidding, don't worry.
Yeah, you are, but we gotta make money.
Yeah, I know.
Oh crap, did I just jump off of there and not
I wouldn't be
realize
that stingy at you, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta give me brownie points. I've paid you everything I owe you for this.
That is true.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I made $19 a day by selling that game to that dude in Minnesota that's part of our PlayStation 4 Collectors of America. Sent out to him. Also, our buddy Philip is going to be buying one of these limited run games from me for $40. I'll probably send it off to him Thursday or Friday, probably something like that. And so that's another 40 off of that.
Sweet.
I'm really tempted to buy one of your limited runs, but I just can't afford it right now, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, I get you.
I don't mean that to be mean. I understand why you're selling them for it, but I just can't do it right this minute. So it's
And
like,
here's the thing though,
oh, well.
here's the thing. Every single time that we go to Walmart, I'm always looking at sticks. Right?
You're always looking at sticks.
I'm always looking at that game, sticks.
Oh, sticks. Okay, I thought you said every time you go to Walmart, you're always looking at sticks. I'm like, they sell sticks at Walmart? I'm like, what are you looking at sticks for? I know what you're talking about, the games. And I'm like, yeah, we got sticks for sale here. And what kind of sticks are they? They got a bunch of different smells to them.
Potpourri sticks.
I'm always looking at that game and I never get it. So, but you know, I don't know that much about the games, so you know, it's not like when I was working at Electronic Boutique years ago, aka GameStop.
You know,
yeah.
I'll vent in a minute.
I knew all the games then. You know, I knew what were good.
There's a lot of YouTube channels out there that it's always keeping on top of things. If you look into some of those, like the GameSpot, IGN, Giant Bomb. Let's see, what are some other ones? Game Explain, PlayStation Lifestyle. PlayStation actually has their own channel on there as well that talks about all the games that's going on that system, their exclusives and whatnot. There's also Nintendo as well. They have their own YouTube going on. There's a lot of channels out there that are always keeping on top of a whole lot of news and things that are coming out. So it's definitely be a refresher.
He's down there. Now, what I was gonna vent about, because I'm not live streaming Shadow of the Colossus yet, that would be kind of fucked up while I'm on with you guys. But I'm making sure that What's-His-Face gets over to the next Colossus, so all I really have to do is, play. And what I hate is when you hold up that damn sword and it shines into a giant rock in front of you, and you're just in that mood of, so where am I going?
Yeah.
We will see for ourselves.
Hey, it's gonna make you work for it.
I hate Huh?
It's gonna make you work for it.
I ain't no stripper, I'm a guy on a horse.
You ain't no stripper dying on a horse. What did you say?
No, she said I had to work for it. I'm like, I ain't no stripper, I'm a guy on a poor, misleading horse.
Oh, I thought you said I'm a stripper on a horse. I'm like, are we talking about Witcher 3 here or something? Having sex on a unicorn? Yeah.
Hey, chicken nay. I think there's a whole new meaning of watching you whipping nay.
Asshole!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn! You just like pushed me right off the freaking thing.
whooped your butt.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Yeah, y'all take care of them guys. I'll take care of the rest. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I forgot I named my Argonian Razor Dick. I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I want to play this game again now. Or play this game now.
What?
What game what now?
What she's playing.
Oh. Well,
Dragon
it's in
Age?
here.
Dragon Age or Shadow of the
Yeah.
Colossus?
No, Dragon Age.
It's in here.
It's fun. If you've ever played any of the other ones, I think you guys would enjoy this one too.
Well, I remember you bought me the set on Steam, and I did play that for a while.
Yeah, we gifted you that during the sale, I think, or Brooke did.
Yep.
Yeah, Brooke was like, "You need to
No,
play
you're not
that."
going to turn around, horse. You're going to
Yeah,
drive
you-
up this
you really
cliff
have
if you
to.
like it or not.
And the funny thing is, see, I'm the type of person that if I'm going to play a game series, I want to start from the beginning and play it all the way through. Well, I have this game on, I guess, multiple systems. I've got it right here on the PS4. I've got it on my computer, and if I'm not mistaken, we may have it on Xbox.
We have it on... We don't have... Shit, we have Skyrim on Xbox. On the
Okay.
PS3, we have the two that Justin and Tanya got me for Christmas-birthday, whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
And, we've got this one on the PS4, obviously. And then I've got mine on Steam. I don't know what you have on Steam, but I have 1, 2, and Awakening on Steam. So.
Now, see, I used to have Origins that was in that double pack with Awakening. So I used to have that, and I don't have that anymore. But I have Origins on Steam. I'm sorry, not Steam. I have Origins on Origin, and
Origins on Origin.
yeah, it's Dragon Age Origins on Origin, which is EA's Steam, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Wanderer
And-
just
Yeah, it is.
jumped off a cliff on his
And
own.
and I've got Dragon Age 2
Yeah.
on Steam. But I have yet to
Stupid.
finish Dragon Age, the first one. Haven't even gotten into the second one yet, and now I'm already playing the third one.
Yeah, I've got Dragon Age Origins on PlayStation 3, and I have the expansion of Awakening on PS3. I also have Dragon Age 2 on PS3, and
Well done.
Dragon Age Inquisition on PS4. I also have Dragon Age Origins, the complete edition on PC that I don't know if I bought it or somebody gifted it to me for a few dollars or something off of Steam, and I think that's about it. But yeah, I've got all of the series, and I've got some of the. It's probably one of those only series that I really do care about wanting to know what the DLC is going to be about, because I really don't even bother with DLC really unless it's already coming complete inside of the entire package of a Game of the Year edition or something.
Right.
And I got some for Origins and some for Dragon Age 2 and also for Inquisition, and I don't think Awakening had any. Awakening was just pretty much an expansion of the first one. It was just supposed to be taking place after the first one.
Yeah, and Freda, no, they didn't. They didn't fix the camera view on Shadow of the Colossus, and they didn't. They definitely didn't fix the controls for the horse. Graphically, it's just beautiful,
Goddamn horse.
but yeah, I could never play it. I couldn't, even when it was on PS3. I mean, I couldn't get past the first one. I got too frustrated with it because your grit meter. They did fix the grit meter. The grit meter was just horrid on PS3. Couldn't do
It
anything.
makes me want to dig back out the PS2 and just try it for the pure hell of it.
Yeah, whatever system it was on, you know what I mean.
Well, it was on PS2, and then they remade it for PS3, and then they finally totally remade it for PS4. Or no, they didn't remake it for PS3. They just remastered or what do you call it? Ooh.
Isn't closing the breach the more
Ooh,
pressing
yeah,
issue?
there you go. That's what you call it.
You brought this on us in the first place.
They re-released it there.
Call her a trick. Our position here is hopeless.
We can
Cut
stop
to the
this
show.
before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest.
Lyrical
Our forces
has
can charge as a
22
distraction
subs.
while we
Yay!
go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
That's awesome.
Listen to me.
You need to get her
Abandon this
some more.
now, before more lives are lost.
We're gonna have to start live streaming and inviting us and doing all the other stuff.
We need to find some multiplayers and multiplayer with her
How
sometime.
do you think we should proceed?
But
Or
get the Plants vs. Zombies
just
and we
include
can
her
do
on the talking
multiplayer on that.
more.
Plants vs.
Yeah.
Zombies? What, Garden Warfare?
Yes, Garden Warfare 2. It's $4.99 on PSN.
Yeah, but we don't have the PSN, the account, though.
PS Plus.
Yeah, I want to get it back.
Is it just PS Plus?
Yeah, it's a special for it.
Oh.
Alright, y'all,
In
you know what you
unison,
guys'
Tanya
opinion?
and I both go. Oh.
Take the mountain path or charge in with
You have to
soldiers?
let.
Mountain Path.
What?
Well, no, charge.
Charge with soldiers or take the mountain path?
Charge. Of course, you're asking me. I charge everything.
I say charge.
Alright, let's
the
go
mountain path is
charge.
a little bit more of a stealthy approach, I think, but you still have battle
Yeah.
Yeah,
going
I'm not
on.
a stealthy
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
About as stealthy as I get is
I
running
say
up
we
behind
charge.
this big
I won't survive
zombie and
long enough for
shooting
your
him in the
talk.
butt.
Whatever happens, happens now.
Why are you shooting
Liliana,
zombies in the
Bring
butt?
everyone left in
Because
the
he's big and he stole my
Everyone.
candy.
We're gonna call you the crazed butt stabber.
With a
course, I
pointy
think
stick.
that's-
Stabby stick.
Oh, that
Sorry.
reminds me. I got a message today from somebody who's playing Resident Evil, and they're like, "I know now why you use the knife."
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
have
I've
never-
had
They said it
multiple
was so much
people.
They said it was so much easier for them to use the knife during most of the game.
I have never seen anybody play Resident Evil, any game, and beat it using nothing but a knife.
Well, now you have.
I think she used a couple of guns, but 99% of the time was a
I
knife.
used the gun at the very end because I had to. Because I didn't have my knife, and they threw the gun down. But I don't want to give away the ending too bad. But that was the only time I used it.
If
And
I
the
know what
other
you're
times
talking
I
about,
attempted
usually,
to use
yeah.
it, and I couldn't really do anything. There was one other time
I got
do
that
remember
game.
There was one other time I remember I used it because I had to.
Hey, don't you come up and hit me. Let me
Well,
up.
that's what they're
Let me up.
supposed to do.
No,
There needs to be seriously an award,
Anyway,
though, for beating
another
it with a
fade
stabby
rift.
stick.
there should
And it needs to
have
be
been.
called Stabby Stick Trophy.
You seriously should have gotten a trophy for that.
You know, what's funny is there's those websites where you can create trophies, and I'm really tempted someday to just randomly go to one and send you a little golden trophy in the mail that says Stabby Stick Award.
I want my trophy to look
I can
like
even
a
label it
Stabby Stick,
2016
We have to
and
get
name and everything. Stabby Stick Award.
Keep them off of me, you guys.
Stop hitting my lyrical.
I'm gonna do it. Go away. Go away. Go away. Hey.
You sound like your son.
What, Cody?
Yes, that one.
I was gonna say, Cody or Solon?
I don't know, I haven't heard Solon enough lately.
Leon, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Well, you know the boys have to get it from somewhere.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift.
Why are you
Well done.
shooting Ghostbuster goos at
Do not
something in the air?
congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Anyway.
Just closing one of the rifts.
I can't promise.
Yeah, I
anything, but
did.
I'll try my best.
That's all we can.
So it's like Spider-Man
Way to the
Ghostbuster
temple should be
goos.
clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time.
Your character's
Commander.
looking a little horny. You should really fix that.
I
Who's
don't.
looking horny?
Her character.
Oh,
My character
the,
is a little horny.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
My God.
Yeah, no,
I got
me-
I put massive horns on my Qunari. I just made him be like a freaking demon that was getting ready to just rip somebody's head off and
Qunari
shove it
was-
up with the noose.
That's alright. You know what the Qunari remind me of, though?
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
The tieflings on D&D.
That
Yeah, that's probably where they got the idea from.
Probably.
on the
behind you. No one knows.
tieflings or whatever, or tieflings or whatever
Yes,
they
the tieflings.
are. Yeah.
Look at all these people just completely burnt alive and just sitting there like that. Don't know if I could deal with that.
Tieflings, magical tieflings.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go.
Oh my god, that came on the other day. Oh my god, I listened to it dude. And sang. And sang it.
Oh my
What is it?
God.
It's Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. I swear, I was like, I see, what year did that come out in? Mid 90s, late 90s, something like that.
I
I
think
don't know.
it
Go
was like
Google it fast.
early 90s or something.
Oh my God. It just hit me. I've been out of school for 23 years.
Oh, shut up.
God, I feel
You're
old.
here.
Yeah.
You are old.
You feel old.
Hey, you're not that much older than me.
Okay,
I've been out
1999.
of
So
school
it was the
for
very beginning of the millennium.
27 years.
Alright, so I graduated in 95, okay?
Are you ready?
You old fart. What,
91?
graduated what?
I'm assuming you have a plan.
Out of
to
the
get me
nursing
up there.
home, or?
No. This rift was the
Graduating from the nursing home, what?
Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Come on, how do y'all think I feel, man? My oldest just got married.
Well,
Ain't no
maybe I don't
dinosaurs.
feel as old because I didn't have any.
And I have a grandpuppy.
You have a furry grandbaby.
I've
Guess
got a
the
grandpuppy.
person who created the breach.
And he's so adorable. Yeah, they
Yar.
they got a husky.
Oh, okay.
Charcoal husky, and oh my god, he is the most precious little thing. I don't think I've ever gone around here.
You know this
Husky.
stuff is Lyrium Seeker,
I see it, Varric.
but what's it doing
I
here?
like huskies.
Magic
Yeah, that's
could
not
have drawn
cool.
on
I'm a
Lyrium
husky.
beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil.
I like huskies,
Whatever
but
you
I
do,
don't like the way
touch
they
it.
sound. Like,
I
Yeah.
can't freaking stand that. That drives me up the wall.
Oh god, Tanya, last night on the stupid nature show that we were trying to watch to go to sleep, I saw the cutest thing in the universe.
Are you talking about the
oh my
howling
God,
mouse?
what was it?
Yes.
Yes.
It was cute.
To help claim their territory, these mice go out and they stand on little rocks and they look up and go, "Woo!" And I'm just like, oh
going on?
my god, it's adorable. I want one right now.
They are. They're called scorpion mice. basically, they're pretty much immune to the venom from the scorpion or, you know, the centipede or something like that.
Oh.
But they're the
What's going
cutest
on
little
here?
thing, and they
But they run
literally
around and
howl.
It's just like,
We have an intruder.
aren't they called scorpion mice or something
Play the
like that?
Qunari.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We can
Yeah, that's what I said.
listening.
And the divine mischief.
Oh,
Was this vision true?
I was
What
reading
are
up
we
about
seeing?
him.
I
He
don't
wakes up.
remember.
I'm in my interpreter.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into the place. This rift is not.
Heather just suddenly wakes up. Hey, I'm on a light.
Albeit temporarily.
Yeah.
I believe the once the mark,
She is such
the
a
rift
dork.
will be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That's hilarious. Frida's
means
last name
demons.
is the, what
Stand
do you call
ready.
it? Maiden name of my grandma.
Oh, that's cool.
That is kind of cool, I guess. Really?
Alright, let's close this big thing.
Let's close this bitchin'.
I gotta close this giant thing. You know how much of a pain in the ass I had trying to do this the first time?
You can do it.
Yes.
You can do it!
No!
I know.
You can do it all night long. What was that in Bedtime Stories and
No,
that guy
the
that's
water
always
boy. The water boy.
yeah, but then
We must
he did it again in Bedtime Stories. Rob Schneider, or whatever his name is, because
Oh.
Adam Sandler's character got married to the hotel lady. Long story. It was a great movie though, and he was going on his
never watched
honeymoon, and he stood.
Oh,
You
you
should. It's a good movie, actually.
shut me!
Anyway, on their way on their honeymoon, he yells after the car, "You can do it all night long!" And I'm like, oh my god, no, not again.
Oh my god, you guys gotta see Bedtime Stories, because that was a really cute movie.
It was
Hey,
cute.
get away from me!
It doesn't help that there's a sex toy shop here named that.
Oh my god.
It's called what?
There
You never took us
Oh,
there.
Well, we
No,
don't
we
need
did
sex
not
toys
take you
for
to
our
bedtime
relationship,
stories.
honey.
Are you sure that we're
Talking
that
to Tanya,
close?
not you. Lord knows you need all the help you can get. Someplace.
Excuse
Oh
me.
my god.
Damn!
Jeez.
This is wrong.
And
Lord
here I thought
Jesus.
she loved me.
Okay, so we're playing Plants Like Zombies right now?
Pantsless zombies? Brown chicken, brown cow.
Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What are you laughing at, Brooke? Did you
We
look
need to
in the
make
mirror
stand-up
again?
comedy.
Why?
This is actually
Horrible.
normal for us.
God.
That's the scary
That's
thing.
why
This
we're
is normal.
friends. Oh, Frandy friends.
Oh my.
Aw, crap. I forgot about changing my characters. Jeez.
Fire crafting.
Don't do that kind of stuff online.
Yeah,
Tell me
we're not
about
two
it.
girls in a cup.
Hey. Oh, gross. Oh, don't. No. Oh,
That was a horrible thing.
oh, that was, ew.
Oh, that's... No, I was one of those people that just unsuspiciously clicked on the link thinking how bad can it be, and that's all I'm gonna say, so...
Seal the rift.
Do you
I'm
like
trying.
chocolate soft serve? You won't after this.
Yes! Nope.
No. That was just nasty.
When did you see that? Oh yeah, when it was going around at work that one time.
Oh my god.
So, what should I live stream after this? Shadow of the Colossus or Assassin's Creed Origins?
I don't know, I'd like to see you beat up, finish Shadow of the Colossus, but that's just me.
That's just because you want me to quit talking about it every other day.
No. It's not every other day, okay? It's every day.
No, I take a break every once in a while now. I try for every other day at this point. But alright, I'll go try to kick his butt, and worst comes to worst, tomorrow night I'll hit some Assassin's Creed Origins like Justin wants to see. So. Yay!
Yeah, I have to reinstall Origins, I guess, on my system, because I guess I deleted it.
We need to find...
We
need to find Origins case.
That happened.
I had 110 plus hours of Assassin's Creed Origins on my system, and it's gone.
Thought it was higher than that.
It was, like I said, 110 plus.
Well, the save's still on there, isn't it? It's just the game itself.
I don't know.
Hey, I'll be right back, okay?
The save should be there.
Alright, love. Hurry back.
Unless you directly went and deleted it.
Yeah, I think I deleted it. It's not a big deal. Just gives me something else to look forward to, right? And now with the update, oh yeah. Now what was I doing?
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
What are we playing? Dragon Age?
Inquisition.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I am sending
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened.
An invite?
At once.
And where is
come
she?
join us.
In the Chantry.
In the group chat?
At once.
No, not in the group chat, but in one of the gamer groups.
Well, they couldn't do group chat anyway. It's set to private.
No, I'm not to the chat, just to come and watch on the live stream.
Yes, Lucky, I know you're there. You don't have to put your paw on me and stare at me. Gigantic baby. Nobody said you had to stand with me either.
He thinks he has to stand.
I love you too, baby, but Daddy's busy.
Man, I came in at the weirdest time on that sentence. Shit.
Well,
like, I knew it. Tanya's begging for kisses. I can't have it right now, honey. Daddy's busy.
Oh my god.
That's more like Loki's begging for kisses at the moment.
And he's cute when he does it, so.
Booyah.
Fuck. I'm gonna have fun opening up Daryl. He has a lot of little extra pieces to him, like a knife, and a poncho, and a crossbow, and 3 arrows that I have no clue where I'm gonna put those things.
And the crossbow?
If I was you, I would go ahead and start the opening and disassemble all the little straps and stuff that's on them. And just put it back in the box.
Well, I'm nearing an hour, so...
Doesn't mean anything.
Loki, every time I get up out of my chair, you have to come and get in it.
I haven't eaten since 12 o'clock. They put me on this new medicine, and it's kind of kept me where I'm not quite as hungry as I once was.
Oh.
But I haven't eaten since like 12 o'clock either.
I don't know how to go about doing this, but after some of the stuff I've seen on YouTube that they can get accomplished and some of the causes going around these days, I almost really wish that we could start advertising ahead of time and figure out how to do a charity event on YouTube where we live stream and talk about stuff and answer people's questions live and they donate money to a certain cause, but A, I only think really high-end paying YouTubers do that kind of shit, and B, I don't even know how to start going about doing that, so it's just a fleeting idea at this point.
Hey, I'm all for donating
and I'm one of
to
those
charity.
suckers that likes helping people, so...
That would be pretty awesome. I'd do it. We have to come up with like a charity that we want to.
I would vote something that has to do with animals or something we can all agree on, because I by far want to jump into the political world or one of those weird little things, you know what I mean? So.
I was thinking something along those lines.
Ooh, love.
But yeah, we
What?
could actually like support like one of the animal rescues.
Yeah. I just don't know if we're popular enough to get any real good outcome out of that or not, or if we start advertising ahead of time and talk to the website of the people for it to help get them to help or something.
Okay, here's the thing. Heather, you need to move the mic because you're breathing right into the mic.
It's like all the way out near my cheek. That's weird.
Yeah, mine's like the same way, where
well.
it's pushed far off and sometimes it picks stuff up.
If you
Okay,
find
well, I
out,
moved it a little farther out, so hopefully it's...
if you find out all the information on it, and how to go about it, we could all sit down and try to figure out something. Do all this stuff ahead of time, like promotion and all that stuff, and then you should be able to get something. And even if you don't get a whole
We
lot,
could probably get the Power Rangers involved.
a little bit is better than nothing.
Yeah, we have our chat on, I almost said YouTube, on Facebook with all our gamers and live streamers in it. I bet you if we got all them into the chat and into the charity, you know, during the live stream, they could help promote it and even donate and get their friends involved and stuff, so... Don't you know that guy that's Rom whatever on YouTube, Justin?
Ron Moore?
Yeah.
Ronnie?
Yeah, I don't know if he would want to be in on this or anything. Jesus, that's what I get for getting off my bed. I knock over my pagan Norse statues.
Good job,
we
Heather.
could always get Nerd Genius in on it.
That's true, you know, he'll want to help on anything, so...
Yeah.
He's all for helping on animals, especially.
Especially, yeah.
I'm just asking, I mean, we could get a couple people we know. I know that he has a lot more foul followers and friends and crap than we do even, so maybe he could get the ball rolling even better than some other people, but... Worst comes to worst, we make a couple posts and say our idea and see if people want in on it, so...
Yeah.
Well, it's just something to think about and to consider.
Yeah. Because we're not as popular as Jack and Mark and all those other wonderful people on YouTube, but corny as it sounds, I like to know I make a difference sometimes, so... Anyway.
What the hell? Oh. Big old frostbite spiders.
Ah, I hate spiders.
I just shot this zombie in the face and he's still standing.
What a conversation we are all getting into.
Kind of back at the last moment there to save my ass.
Oh, well, thank you, Frida. That's sweet.
What'd she say?
If you all have a big enough heart to take the time to even think this up, that says more about you as live streamers than any video game. And worst comes to worst, you make a YouTube video for each channel advertising it. Not a bad idea.
Well, that's sweet, I guess. Daw, we're all swishy and sweet. And perverted, you forgot perverted.
No, that's you being perverted.
I am not the only pervert here. I was friends with Justin long ago, so he has to have it rubbed off on him at some point.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read through all that.
The Qunari failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky.
We're just gonna write off that what that special letter said was the Hergen Fergen de Fergen Flefergen. There.
You sound like the chef from the Muppet Babies.
Either that or it's Rose Nyland trying to sing a Christmas carol.
Oh my god.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
Now, I guess if we talk this out a little better and mention it to Nerd Genius and some of the other ones and see who wants in, we can try to make little advertisements for the channels. Who knows?
I don't see why not.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll talk about this in a chat at some point. We'll be good.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Hell, if we get enough people that want in on this for live streaming, maybe, like I said, we can contact the actual, foundation and see if they want to give us a thumbs up, or, you know, if they have a way to advertise it better or something. But that might be pushing it. I don't know.
Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Alright, I'm thinking too deep into it right now. We have to see what's going on, so...
Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others. Or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand...
Can't we let them go eat and just stay on party chat and I can tackle the next Colossus when y'all come back?
Our darkest hour.
We can do that, but we were going to watch The Walking Dead, so...
And Ash vs. Evil Dead. I think we should watch that one first.
Ash vs. Evil Dead?
Yeah.
So, when were you going to party chat? Do you got to work tomorrow?
Yeah. How long is Ash vs. Evil Dead?
30 minutes.
Okay. Well, if you end the live stream now, Lyrical, they could always get off, do that, eat, and around 9:30 I could live stream Colossus and then go to bed after or something.
Yeah, that's fine. We could do that.
Or even 10, because I go to bed around midnight-ish whenever I have to work, so...
Yeah, and we're gonna eat and watch that. And then we can,
So,
I guess we
changed
can
your mind
just
about
jump
me.
back on with you
I
while
was
you're
wrong.
streaming.
Perhaps I still am.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
think I'm starting to lose my voice again
We were not
anyway.
exactly what we needed when we needed.
That's what happens to me when I talk a whole lot during streaming. I got just have that
And your mark is still up.
let it go. It might be because I have such a deep voice.
This is not for you to decide.
Good lord, die you sons of bitches!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something
You
to
know
eat. I'm
what
starting to
this
get a
is,
little dizzy.
Chancellor.
Yeah, y'all go
A
get
gift
food.
from
We'll
the
be good.
divine, granting us the authority
I need to go
to
get a
act.
drink and just chill
As
out a
of
little.
this
I'm gonna make my Daryl
I declare
unboxing
the
video for y'all to see
Inquisition
after,
reborn.
though.
We will close the breach. We will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Then I guess we'll talk to you guys later, and
Alright.
hopefully we'll get some more views
This
on
is the Divine's
unboxing here in a
directive.
little bit.
Rebuild the Inquisition
Yep.
of old.
Oh,
Find
First
Tanya.
comes the war,
Will
Shadow of the
stand
Colossus
against the
seems to be
chaos.
pretty popular
We
for
aren't
views.
ready.
So.
We
Well,
have
Tonya,
no
Ravenous,
leader,
thank you guys for
no
joining in.
numbers. And now, no
Oh.
chantry support.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But we have no choice.
Yeah, no problem.
We must act
I'm
now.
glad you
With
finally
you
got on
at
there
our
and
side.
live streamed for what?
Yes,
You know,
seriously.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
been a
it
long
is.
time. I think the last, actually, the last time that I live streamed, I was playing. God, what
That
was that?
game I got you.
Last
Outpost
song.
game or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a
Well,
Sword
whenever
Art
we come over
Online.
here once a week, you'll just have to try. Yep. Alright.
Well,
I'm
bye
gonna go
guys.
Bye.
Adios.
See y'all
Later,
later.
taters.
See you in a little while for Shadow.
Okay.
Indeed. Peace.
Yeah, I will probably end up going ahead and calling this a night. I have been playing for about, a little over an hour now. So, Frida, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Definitely keep checking us out. So, all right. Well, again, thank you for tuning in. And y'all have a good night. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. All right. Have a good night.